All right, well, here's the aftermath of that pour, and it's another one of those lost foam experiences where you thought for certain it was going to be a fail, and for the most part, it's a fully formed, successful part. And there's a couple little interesting things here. You can see the parts fully formed. You might be able to see there's just a hint of a little groove here and a strange little defect right in this portion here, the casting. And I'll show you what the source of that is here in a moment. If we look at the back side of it, kind of the same thing. See everything, all the features are formed. I knocked my little stand leg off probably when I was molding it, either that or after I cast it. And you see this side, the gating is fully formed, but if you look on this side, wow, look at that. That there is, I obviously wasn't able to keep up and let the sprue open up and didn't keep it full. And I had, I think, what looks like partial mold collapse there. You can take a look at that on that. But miraculously, the part still filled on that. The lost foam experience, but right there is kind of where that little defect that you see starts. So you can probably see too that I barely had enough metal for this part. I spilled just a little bit because there was just a lot of turbulence and fire and flame and smoke, and I couldn't see what the heck was going on in that cup. But I think that it probably suffice it to say I've got way, way more gate than I need here, and particularly with the lower density polystyrene foam. I think the metal, once it started taking metal, really quickly on that. And I just didn't keep up with it, but miraculously it filled. So on the next one, I'll probably try to cut down on this this gate area here a little bit, probably not as tall on that. And there's a few other things that I noticed, but again, it's another kind of one of those miraculous, it would have succeeded. It would have been a usable part. And this is just a trial part. I've got a couple other more highly detailed patterns like this that are ready to cast, but I just wanted to see if I could cast it in my flask and get rid of this that big wooden flask you saw earlier in the post. So looks like the answer is yes. I think I'll degate it and see, maybe take a few more pictures and observe a few more details. Thanks.